It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now begin the drive with Dillon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action now with Jackson. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. On target to his man, Dillon. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. They connect for the first. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Here's a give up the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, Williams. Has it at the 7. And in for the Chicago touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block, and then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, I'm going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to first and goal. It's a design boot. Headed out right. The back grabs it. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears pull that in front further. 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Dillon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run now on 2nd down. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. A toss play to Dillon. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First down, here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun give now to Dillon. And the defense flows over to make the play outside. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll try the left side with Dillon. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
4th down, here's Jackson. That's caught beyond the marker. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down, Williams. Finds a man, right side. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside him. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams to throw on 1st. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And not a common mistake, but it does happen on occasion as the kick goes out of bounds. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Williams from the gun. He's on the move. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He'll throw it. He's trying another one deep. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He'll begin his return from the 11. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a game of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd down, here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's 4th down.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action here. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw. To the sideline, and he has the catch. Tough play for a small gain, but it does get the first. Throwing off the play fake here. Buying some time right. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Bears take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Second down now, 7 to go. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Working quickly here. setting him up the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to him again on 3rd and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. These guys losing by 14. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Buys time, rolling right. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
He's got it inside the 25. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! And I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side...
And he'll get into the end zone and make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They're set up at the 35 now. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and 4 coming up now. Going to run again with Swift. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Dicker connects there, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 2nd down. One final shot here. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. So the Bears come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.